We did this really fun piece of work. Rather than looking at people and fake information, just flat, cold, stone, fake information, which is really hard to fact check and ask people what they believe, we marched people in a survey through an exercise where we gave them 5 statements of fact and 5 statements of opinion, and we asked them to determine which was a fact and which was an opinion. And a lot of people kind of got the facts right, or a majority got facts right. Even in the bottom one there, the statement of fact was immigrants who are in the United States illegally have some rights under the Constitution, and 54% agreed with that. But you can see that there are a lot of people who think facts are opinions, and a lot of people who think opinions are facts, and it sorts out just the way that lots of other experimental research has suggested it would sort out. If it's an opinion that agrees with my point of view, I call it a fact. If it's a fact that disagrees with my point of view, I call it an opinion. And both sides are guilty of the cognitive mistake that is being made in that proposition. So we're all sort of motivated reasoners. We're all looking for information that confirms things that we want. And it takes a very special person to even sort of admit to the factual basis of things that don't agree with their point of view. So in addition to looking at sort of question by question whether people got them right, we tried to figure out how many people got the whole batch of questions right or how many they got right. Only a quarter of Americans could get all 5 factual statements right, and 35% got the opinion statements right. So minorities of Americans could actually figure out in basic cases of political information what was separating fact from opinion. Some of the differentiators, as people were looking at this, is people who are actually self-described as being more highly politically aware were better at getting facts right and opinions right than people who had less political awareness or who were less tuned into political life. Kind of makes sense. If you're paying attention more, you probably get things more correct. Their digital savviness, again, sort of self-reported digital savviness, those who were more digital savvy got more facts right and more opinions right than people who said that I'm not as comfortable with these technologies as I wish I could be. The people who trusted the news media were much more likely to get facts right and opinions right than those who have distrust in the media. So you could see how that relationship would hold up. If you're not sure what you're reading or viewing every day in a news organization, you'll potentially struggle to figure out fact from opinion. And news interest was also a bit of a predictor, although not nearly as strongly, at least on the factual side.